liked it, but you know, it's way past Halloween. It's November. That's almost December. Improve the speed of the blood web animations to make the blood web more responsive and easier to use. Remove pop-up when purchasing an element of the blood web, except when showing the content of a mystery box. So that's just the small features and content. Not too big. So for balances, they adjusted the rate at which mystery boxes can spawn in the blood web. Previously, the mystery boxes spawned at every level. Now will spawn at levels 3, 5, and then every 5 levels. Which, whatever. That kind of sucks. I like the mystery boxes. Adjusted the speed curve when channeling the Nightmare's ability. So there you go, another nerf to Freddy. He now moves at 95% speed for the duration of the challenging. The movement penalty applied when continually casting the Nightmare's ability was quite intense. We have added a slight reduction to the Nightmare's movement speed when using his ability continually. Changed the overall balance of the blood web to have a better reparation of items and rarities. We wanted to make the progression in the blood web more rewarding and satisfying when reaching the higher levels. Change the prices of all blood web elements to be based on rarity instead of position. Price based on position created variance and inconsistency of the value of the rewards. We want players to be able to make choices on what to invest in based on constant rules. That makes sense. Fix the interaction and attack block during the Nightmare's power success animation. 0.5 seconds after successfully casting his ability, Nightmare can now attack or interact. That's not really a nerf, that's kind of a better thing. Raise the rarity of Bloody Party Streamers to rare, previously common. Bloody Party Streamers used to be common for the event they are part of, but leaving them as part of the normal game required to raise their rarity to appropriately reflect their impact. Remove tiers 2 and 3 of all daily rituals and rework the values to reach for tiers 1. We want the daily ritual to be short, easy to achieve objectives that you can complete every day. We removed the possibility for all moonlight offerings to spawn the blood web. The usage of these offerings could have a lot of impact on the lighting of each map. We needed more control over the exact lighting we decided to set in each map in order to ensure a good experience. These offerings were making this harder. That's partly true. Remove the possibility for the Will-O-Wisp flashlight and the All Hallows Eve lunchbox medkits to spawn in chest in the blood web. Several changes to the rarity to add-ons and offerings. Add-ons Odd Bulb and Anti-Hemorrhage syringe are now ultra rare. That's good. Septic Agent and Sapphire Curie Agent is now very rare. Previously rare. Based on the new pricing rules of the web, we felt that these items' values were superior to what their rarity suggests. The add-on Garden Rake prototype claws and Paint Thinner now reduce the speed penalty during the 3-second slowdown after Nightmare triggers a transition on Survivor. Prior to this update, these aforementioned add-ons were reducing the speed penalty while you continually cast. Now these add-ons will restrict reducing the slowdown after successfully putting a Survivor to sleep. There you go, another thing for Freddy. Bug fixes. Adjusted the description for the Risk It All trophy. I don't know. Adjusted the text for the Camping Aid medkit to have a considerable healing speed instead of moderately. Fixed a couple of typos in the Cannibal's corpse torso customization descriptions in English. Okay. Fixed an issue that caused an impassable gap between two rocks that spawned too close together in Coldwood Farm. Thank you, by the way, because that sucked. Fixed an issue that was impassable between two rocks and Mother's Dwelling. Fixed an issue that caused the Hunter's camera to behave improperly when slashing the Survivor. Fixed the issue that caused the generator explosion and lights to appear when failing / completing an indoor generator in Lapkin Lane this preschool. Fixed an issue that polygons and Nia's tank tops stretch when viewing a character at a distance. Caused an issue that ultra rare items in the blood web spawn too frequently. Fixed an issue that could cause only one exit gate to spawn in Azeroth's resting place map. I'm okay with that. Fixed an issue that could cause survivors to get stuck inside the hill as just one healing. Fixed an issue that made it impossible for the nerfs to blink near the ambulance and cross between the preschool. Fixed an issue that made it impossible to unlock the Risk It All trophy. Fixed an issue where heroes were not fully blinded by a flashlight inside the house in Lapkin Lane. Nightmare claws played out of sync. The Nurse Sally the Lantern head customer that caused her eyes to reappear before her body when blinking. Fixed an issue with the texture on the shape in the nurse in front of end game. Fixed an issue that could occasionally cause no outdoor hooks to spawn in the estate maps. That would be bad. Due to the nature of this issue, it's difficult to reproduce and we'll be tracking the status of the issue at the patch to confirm. tweaked the flashlight blinding effects on the Nightmare was causing slight VXF corruption. So, that's a new update.